Hey Lenny, how you doing? Oh, boy, that goes good for you. I see. I'm doing alright. I am doing alright, thanks for asking.
I don't know what's happening to me. It's so strong. Sobder. I hear him calling me, but I can't answer him. Help me, brother.
Yep, I got some coffee. I got some good coffee this morning.
It's all so hazy, so dark. I was chasing a deer, but it ran too far, and night caught up with me. I didn't have the tools to start a fire, and the weirdness came for me. Then just darkness. Darkness and voices. I tried to speak, but I couldn't. I tried to take Sobdar's challenge to free myself, but something wouldn't let me. I felt anger tearing me apart from the inside, and then your face appeared.
Yeah, I keep getting distracted by playing the game. Sometimes my coffee gets cold.
Thank you.
I think that was it for what I needed to do in here. Oh. I have to deal with that again. Alright. I got that stuff done.
Well, if it isn't my personal savior, sit down, friend. Better, that's for sure. Thanks to you, I can finally get back to normal. You don't know how much I missed sitting around the fire with my little brother, eating his legendary venison stew. Nothing better.
Yeah, that's what I was just doing. I was helping this guy.
A tear in the weirdness. I'm sure of it now. I spoke with Derov, described what I saw and felt, and he told me it was the weirdness. Either way, I never want to go back there. Made a deal with Sobdar that if I ever start losing it again, he'll split my skull and forget all about our traditions. And being the good little brother he is, I know he'll do it. I'm gonna sit here until my strength comes back. Then I'll do whatever one eye orders me to do. Speaking of loyalty and good deeds, here, take this talisman as a sign of our friendship. It's fine steel and weird deer antler. If you're ever in our lands, my people will know it and welcome you. It does. Each of us makes our own talisman on the day we're given the name. So from today, you might as well call yourself Groder. May the weirdness never swallow you. I don't recommend it.
Why is everything everything always such a hassle?
I don't know how to thank you. You didn't have to do this, but you took the risk. Praise Mather! Thanks to you, Groder will soon be back to his old self.
The Wanderer saved Groder. Therov is proud. He'll be fine. He's back with us, safe. He'll recover soon. And, if not, at least he'll be aware if someone challenges him to a duel. We'll give him a good death.
Hey, Tifa, glad you made it. How you doing?
We don't wish to. Therov sees it as a
Morning.
last resort. Besides, Groder would choose death over falling into madness again. Ask him. He'll confirm it. What of it? The Dalriata are not like those in Camelot. We don't make women wear frocks and sit at home. Our women have names. And if they have names, it means they earned them like all other Dalriata. Vran was chosen by One Eye, and One Eye doesn't make mistakes.
I just got up not too long ago, too.
I don't need to tell you anything. Just wait and see for yourself. When the South is free from Arthur's dogs, as it should be. Go. Bring glory to your ancestors. Therov will be waiting.
It's way too early. Just randomly woke up or what? Happens to me occasionally, but not at 5 a.m. because usually that's like an hour or two after I go to bed.
Someone's bound to start trouble.
Alright, now I gotta figure out where I'm supposed to go first. There you go. Look for something to watch. Hey, how you doing? Glad you made it. Let me figure out what I got left that's actually marked on the map. I'll go from there. Nada. Yeah, Nesbit mentioned that he was gonna be playing something or another towards the back end of Mike's stream. I remembered that. I suppose because that's about noonish his time. Not sure where I get this. I know how to get the moonshine and the wolfspan. Iron tooth, not so much. That's not where I need to be. Hey, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Oh, that's awesome, Tifa. I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. Stardew Valley is fun. It was a good game to watch. A good game to watch her play. It's a nice chill game. I randomly woke up, stayed up for a little while, and then went back to bed. Good that you got some more sleep.
I'll make you pay for that. You're in for a world of my shield is a fortress.
Yeah, I get that occasionally when I'm not fully conscious. Okay, I see. Okay, this is just a straight healing spell. Nice. That was 2,000 gold well spent. I forget what the name of the things are. I forget what the name of the things are. Grindulo, I guess would be the best way for me to pronounce that. Hey, Stu. I'm glad you made it. The actual monsters of them are kind of are pretty annoying. But they're good minions. Tifa, you making friends doesn't surprise me at all. I did. I got the idea. Now I'm gonna go check the merchant. You talk to the merchant anyway. Okay, she doesn't care anything.
Blessings upon... Certainly.
You don't either.
May Kai's word...
Hey, Ski, glad you can make it. Hopefully work's gone well.
What a nice day.
You're sitting way in the back. You also have a... Yeah. I can buy that place, but I have a lot more. Oh then. Thanks for sharing, Tifa. Yeah. Alright. Grab that too for now. Yeah, okay. Now I just need to find. I think I just need to find moonshine, and I need to go fix the duck in the village. Which I'm about to do. Yep.
forward and mind your step.
Before I do any of that, rest up until morning.
Blessing? Certainly. May come.
Buy something or
You don't have what I want. You definitely don't have anything I want.
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only local, the best there is. And fish, lots and lots of fish. What's your poison?
I figured the tavern here might have some moonshine. That was the only thing I had trouble finding, actually. I had the rest of the stuff in my stash, as it turned out. I know SQ said he was looking for something to watch before I go live. SQ gets up a few hours before me. I get my stream started right away, and I'm usually not. But SQ's usually been up for a while for work before I get up. Yeah, it's noon for me. I usually start at around noon. I can do morning shift. I'm not a morning person. I'm never up that early. Never up early in the morning. And any time in the morning is early for me, so... okay. Had to figure out for a minute where I was going.
My bones itch for battle. So, do you have what I asked for? Good. Now give me a moment. Here, take this package, but handle it carefully. This potion is the essence of my tribe. It's what makes us Volker. We were once a proud people, and this is the source of that pride. Parting with this vial is a show of our respect. Or rather, a promise that we'll respect their ways if they respect ours. I need you to understand this, and ensure they understand it too. Got it?
I understand that's an office job, you don't get to pick your hours. Most jobs you don't get to pick your hours. A lot of times you can pick which shift you work on, but with an office job it kinda is what it is.
It's a gesture of goodwill, not a full supply shipment. Besides, they only need a sip, not the entire bottle. That's more than enough. It's all that remains from the blessing Mither once bestowed on us, before we were abandoned. Nae Camlotian alchemist can replicate it, no matter how hard they try. Every Volker knows the recipe, but the source of the main ingredient has been lost, along with Mither's favour. Every drop I use is taken from what little my people have left. So I really bloody hope the Keepers understand its value. Thank you. May Mither guide you, wherever she is. Ah, I almost forgot. I did promise you a recipe for a different potion. Here you go.
I usually stream for a couple of hours, and give or take, depending on what I'm doing. Usually go for a couple hours. If I get distracted by the game I'm playing, I might go longer. Back when I didn't really have much else to do, like no work and what such, I used to have some longer streams too sometimes. I think I got a couple that went on for that were very long on my VOD list. Also because I got distracted by the game I was playing. Didn't really have anything else going on, so I just kept going.
Eyes forward and mind your step. It's you. Mahome's getting better. I don't know what you've done, but your results are remarkable.
Yeah, for the most part I try to keep it around 2 hours-ish.
Cole isn't improving, but I'll allow the refugees to stay.
His fate is in their hands. They'll do what they want with him. I'm not going to be responsible for his life. It's not our concern. No. I only care that the situation is resolved. One less thing to worry about. There are a few retired keepers living there. They might tell you about the good old days if you ask them nicely. There are also some refugees from north of the island, since we had nowhere else to put them. I don't really know much about what's going on in that place. I just make sure they have everything they need, more or less. You can always go see for yourself. People fleeing from bandits, from the weirdness, you name it. I wasn't exaggerating when I said we were the last beacon of hope this far south. For these people, we are. Don't know how many more we can take, but that's a problem for another time. What in the world is this supposed to be? Some kind of potion? We already have Hebo with his endless experiments. Do we really need more dubious concoctions floating around? You don't suppose they're trying to poison us, do you? Peaceful, you say? The Dalriada, talking about peace. I never thought I'd hear the day. What bizarre times these are. Well, pass on my thanks to them. Damn it. I don't really have anything worthy to send back. Wait a moment. How about this? Take a barrel of fish with you. It's not a sacred potion, but food is food. Not something to scoff at nowadays. I just hope they won't take offense.
I have no idea, he might be busy. Might be distracted with in another chat or something.
I'd rather face blades than your back. How did it go? What is this? A barrel of salted fish? Oh, that's very generous of him. To be honest, I wasn't expecting much. I figured the potion would just end up shattered on the stone. But he's not only took it, he's reciprocated. Maybe I was wrong about the Southerners. Maybe there's hope for peace in One Eye's plan after all. You head to the temple. I'll bring him the good news once you're gone.
Alright, apparently I got permission to come in here now. Go. Welcome back, Lonnie.
We need to make a plan. Camelot will soon figure out something's not right.
Don't fret. To the Dalriada, honor matters more than life itself. We gave you our word.
But do you realize taking this temple was a terrible idea, right? It's just gonna speed up Camelot's intervention.
Taking the temple was inevitable.
Why? What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you trying to provoke Camelot into invading? Or do you just not like the All-Mother?
We believe in the same goddess, but we call her Mirror.
That doesn't answer my question. What do you want? You don't look like you're from the tribes. How did you even get in here?
Whoever she is, I can't say she lacks courage. We don't usually take visitors, so she must have found a way to get here. Well, that seems to be a matter for the Horns of the South. I do not need to be involved. I trust you to know what should be shared, and what's best kept to yourself.
I don't know what kind of madness brought you here, flashing that pin, but my friend's right. You've got courage. So tell me, who are you, and what do you need from me? Conspiring? Don't be absurd. That's such a poor word for something so beneficial. I don't see, however, why I need to explain myself to a stranger. And not a very sharp one at that. If you're wondering why the commander of the largest garrison in the south would want to make a deal with the most powerful military force since the Age of Legends. Ha! Good luck with that. Only King Arthur can wield Excalibur. Every fool on Avalon knows that.
What are you playing today, Lonnie?
Ah,
I'm sorry, Tifa. What are you playing today?
Well, that changes things. I had a feeling that pin you're waving round were his. Fine. Yes, every new captain gets a set of secrets passed down from his predecessor. And yes, one of those secrets is how to touch Excalibur and survive. But nothing in life is
Silly game. It's a silly fun game.
Do something for me, and I might consider sharing our greatest secret with you. Galahad the Pure is breathing down my neck, and I hate it when somebody's breathing down my neck. Even worse, One Eye's men says he's already set up camp at our old stronghold in the west. Oh, he's got a lot on his conscience. He leaves a trail of fire and ruins everywhere he goes. He keeps preaching that fire purifies all. Galahad doesn't bother with politics, because he doesn't have to. But from what I've heard, even Camelot's getting tired of him. Sometimes, you've got to talk to people. No need to chase after them with a bloody torch. You'll see soon enough how fanatical he is. Galahad's the last thing the Horns of the South need right now. In theory, the Horns of the South should be on an equal footing with the Round Table. But that's just theory. In reality, they treat us like we're beneath them. They demand we supply them with food and protect the South, and all we get in return are threats that Galahad will be sent to put us in our place. I met him once. He's no knight. He's a butcher. Bloody windfucker will fly from Camelot to the Orns just to hang half of the garrison for whatever he himself will perceive as disobedience or treason. And, I can assure you, there won't be any investigating when he arrives. Don't tell me you're that naive. Do you know how he earned the title, The Pure? It's because he somehow got it into his thick skull that evil is everywhere, and the best way to deal with it is to burn it all away. So, he goes round setting everything on fire. I mean, yeah, sure, it's pure after that, because there's nothing left. Well, except for the charred corpses. But nobody in Camelot seems to care about those. My arse is purer than this guy, even after I take a huge dump. Galahad needs to die, obviously. That'll solve most of our problems. We'll just say he had an, well, unfortunate accident. I don't know, fell on a pitchfork or something, and sweep it under the rug, yeah? But then we can continue our talks with the tribes, and by the time anyone from Camelot decides to act, it'll be too late. Well, what's wrong with that? It's him or us. If we let him snoop around here any longer, he's going to uncover our plan to protect the South. And if that happens, trust me, you'll be going down with me. I don't see any way out of this that doesn't end in open war between Camelot and the tribes. Not to mention, half of my men will probably end up burned at the stake for treason or some other drummed-up charges. And I can't openly risk a coup. That would only make matters even more complicated. So, as you can see, you're the only one who can do this. The choice is yours. In theory, the Horns of the South should be on an equal footing with the Round Table. But that's just theory. In reality, they've been trying to suppress us. And the fact they're funding most of our operations, like building the new lighthouse, for instance, doesn't exactly help things. Yeah, it's that simple.
Alright, yeah, that's a good idea. Update everyone. Update everyone, let them know what's going on. I have not, Askew. I haven't done that yet.
Just flash that pin to his guards. They'll let you in without a problem. And now, excuse me, I have things to do before the matter is settled.
Yeah, I actually need to find Excalibur. So I haven't done that yet.
Stop right there. Who are you? And what do you want here? Very funny. You're lucky I have to answer. We're the personal guard of Sir Galahad the Pure, a knight of the Round Table. But you won't be meeting him until you tell us why you're here. You could also leave in peace. That's what I'd recommend. It's true that this pin obliges me to take you to the knight. But did you actually earn it? Or did you just pluck it from a corpse? Well, that's for Galahad to decide. Go. But bear in mind that Galahad is not a patient man. I only hope your cause is worth his time. Otherwise, we'll be carrying you out in a sack. The door is open. You'll find Galahad inside. Try not to make him angry.
Welcome back, Tifa. I'm not messing with that. You have a good one, Tifa. Thanks for coming by.
no point in pursuing further. The king. Oh, the king. What has been done to him? What does it mean for us mere humans? There
I'm just kind of kind of wandering around randomly.
We ain't safe here.
Attacking me was probably a bad idea for you. Okay. Let's save my game here.
I can hear you. Who goes there? It's shiny, sure, but you clearly have no idea what you're doing. Waving a round table pin in front of a knight of the round table? Not the smartest move. Normally, I throw you out for your arrogance and stupidity. But you're lucky. I've got a soft spot for boldness. And that pin has me curious. Where'd you get it? You mean you found Caradoc's tomb and robbed it? Interesting. And when exactly did this happen? Where did you last see him? I see. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. So what do you want then? The one on the left was questioning my orders. For some reason, I thought his opinions were more important than obedience in the middle of a war. They aren't. The one on the right decided Camelot wasn't paying him. So he thought that was a good enough excuse to help himself to his comrades' pockets. It wasn't. Ask them. We're going to fight the Dalrita. We're driving that rabble out of the All-Mother's temple. And when we head home, we'll put their heads on pikes at the gates of the Forlorn Swords. That way the rest of those Barbarians will know Camelot is still watching over them, even if we have to protect them from themselves. At the beginning, yes. But they're primitive. They don't respect order. They never will. Arthur gave them the forlorn swords, a rich land where they could govern themselves. They were supposed to watch the giants deliver iron and chase after their cousins through the tunnels, or whatever it is that tickles their fancy. But no, that wasn't enough for them. I've always thought Avalon would be better without them. Arthur probably gathered them all in one place, hoping they'd kill each other. But that didn't work, so we'll have to do this the hard way. The war's already here. It's been going on for a while. We're fighting each other in the west, and people are whispering about rebellion in the north. The last thing we need is united tribes. Oh, so you don't know? One Eye's a traitor. He's fooled the younger tribesmen with grand promises of uniting the tribes and marching north. The Council of Elders is still loyal to us. They want no part in a war. He's just a bandit, abandoned by his own people. When his village fell, no one came to help, and One Eye, like the rat he is, ran. I'm just here to finish what I started. And when the Elders see us take down One Eye, we won't need to worry about those savages for another 600 years. That's exactly why we need Camelot and the Horns of the South to be strong and united. You do know that the lighthouse of the Horns of the South works like a giant menhir, right? It's why we've ordered them to build another one to strengthen its power. As for how the Dalrita feel about the weirdness, I don't care. I'm here to protect our people, and those tribes are in the way. I know what people say about me. They think I'm a madman who burns everything, a butcher who hangs the innocent. I've heard it all. But I believe that only decisive action gets results. There's no room for mercy when it comes to insubordination, deserters, or heretics. It's the only way to prevent the fall of Avalon. That was the plan. It's my job to keep those lazy fish-eaters in check. Camelotian gold flows to them, and I need to make sure they're doing something with it. But the Dalrita showing up. That made things more interesting. Their presence will bring down the South, and I don't let things fall apart on my watch. Marvelous.
Yeah, so, not doing that right now. Really, the bear was unnecessary. I think the ghost had me well in hand without the bear. That bear was really unnecessary. Now there was a lot of them ghosties too. Yeah, they really didn't need the bear to help them. I think they had that under control without the bear. That is good to know. I don't think I really heard anything so much as I fast traveled into it. Fast traveled and they were all there already.
The sealed gate. Have you seen the flower? It where could where? Behold, where could?
Hey, have a good one, Tifa. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I figured I couldn't do anything with it. I was just messing with it. Hey, you too, Tifa. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I have to get the sword. Seems like I need that before I can do a lot of things. Alright, I'm gonna be right back in a minute. I need to use the restroom. Oh, that's an ogre. That's definitely not a nice. Yeah, I don't think hugging is something he wants. You're definitely not getting that from me. I have a good time with my minions, though. I'm more than happy to go play with him. Yeah, he definitely killed a few. Definitely killed my minions quite a few times, but alright, I can always resummon them. That is why I carry mana potions on me. Hey, John. How'd you made it? The minions are very useful. Did you win that boss fight, John? There you go. You want to summon backup, you can have backup too.
So much for a secluded cave keeping visitors away. Seems like there's no one on this island to hide in peace. Ah well, since you're here, I have an important question. Do you have any food? I promise to answer all of your questions, no matter how annoying or asinine they might be. But first, do you have any food? Oh dear. Yes, food. That stuff you put in your mouth to make sure your body doesn't wither and die, you know? Fish, meat, vegetables, bread. Oh, some bread would be especially nice. But I'll take anything, really. No, I cannot. My doctrine forbids me from killing any living being, even one as mindless and insignificant as a fish. Or that of an annoying trespasser who won't stop tormenting a starving man with inane questions. Happy? Now, could you please give me something to eat? Oh, Fine, you got me. Nothing prevents me from catching myself a fish, apart from the fact that I'm really bad at it.
You mean the levels in between, or you mean the other world stuff?
Thanks. I'll be forever indebted to you, but don't expect much. The only payment I can offer you is seashells, or, you know, access to an infinite well of ancient druidic wisdom. I'd rather you choose wisdom. I threw out my collection of seashells a few days ago after I stepped on them with my bare feet. Much better. Time for a nap. Oh, except you're still here. Oh no, don't tell me you still have questions. Well, I'll live here, obviously. Why not? It's a perfectly good cave, albeit a bit drafty and damp. Well, it could be better, to be honest, but we can't all live in mansions, can we? The same way you did, I presume. Am I? That's odd. No one ever accused me of that before. Well, I guess that's what living alone in a cave does to your conversational skills.
Oh, I see. The levels leading up to the bosses kind of suck, but the bosses aren't too bad. Oh, that's nice. You have a mini boss fight, and now it's a new enemy type. That's kind of sucky, actually. It's kind of sucky if they're just as difficult when you fight them as the new enemy type.
My name is Drest, and I am the local hermit. I don't understand your skepticism. I live alone, in a cave, collect seashells, and occasionally talk to crabs. What else could I be? But didn't you know? There are no more druids. The mob rounded them all up, stuffed them into a giant wicker man, and lit a fire. Their screams could barely be heard over the roaring flames, but the stench of the burning flesh easily overwhelmed the smell of blazing wicker. Its glow painted the sky in reds and yellows for the entire night. Don't be silly. How could I have been there if I'm here now? Some years ago? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Can we change the subject? I'm sure there are more interesting things we could be talking about. Do you now? Oh, I'm intrigued. Go on. What appears to be the problem? And I gather it was supposed to happen?
That sucks, but I guess they're just trying to keep things
Don't worry,
interesting.
I'm not judging. What you do in your spare time is between you and your conscience. Anyway, please continue. God's damned southern druids. I dread to think what they were doing in that place. Don't worry, it's probably nothing a good cleansing can't fix. I guess I could, but what's in it for me?
Not very far, I think.
Now you're talking. Right. If you don't mind, I'll take my payment up front. Splendid. Meet me at the Cromlech. I will need your assistance with the ritual.
I don't think I'm very far in the actual story. I've been doing a lot of side stuff. Actually, that guy I was just talking to is part of a side. It was part of a side quest. Kinda sucks too, because some of the side quests aren't really marked, and I suck at finding things. I suck at finding things unless it's marked for me. I actually found that guy by, like, pure happenstance. I was exploring around down on the beach and I found him completely randomly. And he's part of a quest. I noticed that a lot of people I talk to have quests if you ask the right questions. I heard that Code Vein 2 is supposed to be more difficult than the first one was.
Someone's out there.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can keep your skills sharp for when you play Code Vein too. Hey, have a good day, John. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming by. I kind of wandered a bit, didn't I?
Your money or your life? Your road ends here. Your gold belongs to us. Oh.
That's alright, Lenny. Glad you're here. Welcome back.
Earth beneath me, sustaining all life. Air around me, inspiring all life. Fire above me, infusing all life. Water within me, soothing all life. Bring deep peace to this sacred...
You? You have no right to be here. Do you really think you can cleanse the great Cromlech with your filthy soul? Pathetic.
Who do you think you are? My soul will do just fine, arrogant wretch.
You'd know a thing or two about arrogance, wouldn't you, Dressed? I see you haven't changed one bit.
Knowing my name doesn't give you any right to claim familiarity with me.
Oh, I know more than just your name. After all, you once called me your little sprout. I was only a child when you left, but I remember you well. I remember the pain and sadness you caused. I even tried writing to you, begging you to come back, hoping it would make everything better. How stupid I was.
Iona? Is it really you? By the gods. What have you done to yourself?
Me? What have I done? To myself? No, this is all your fault. And you shouldn't put any faith in this one, unless you want to be stabbed in the back. It's just what he does. He ruins things. My life, my mother's life, for whom we're all just a means to an end. How on earth did you, of all people, escape the Child Conclave? Why did it have to be you, you worthless traitor?
No matter what you think of me, I will not apologize for surviving.
You bloody well should. He killed my mother. He used her, stole her knowledge, and then made her into a showpiece for him and his druid friends to gossip about. And as if that weren't enough, he brought the Red Priests to our home.
That's nonsense. I would never.
Nonsense? And how do you think they found us? The druids wanted nothing to do with my mother until you came along.
I've been talking to pretty much everybody who will talk to me.
She was a Bandrui, one of the few women in history who completed the druidic rite of passage. But instead of being celebrated, she was vilified. The other druids detested her for merely existing. She led a very lonely life, until Drast came along. He was the first one to approach her as a fellow druid, curious about her achievements. Except that was also a damn lie.
It wasn't. I swear it wasn't. I just wanted to meet her.
Shut up! Stop lying!
Yeah, it's gone well so far.
I wanted to be like my mother. To stop feeling so helpless. But I failed the ritual. I was too angry. too desperate, and too focused on getting revenge on my so-called stepfather. It quickly overwhelmed me.
Hey, Mac. Glad you made it. How you doing?
This.
Foolish girl. Your mother was exceptional. Just because you're her daughter doesn't mean you could succeed.
If only you were there so I could ask you. But you weren't, because you left us. What difference does it make? My mother was special, and he was a nobody. The bastard pretended to love her, and then just left, discarded us both like we meant nothing. Mother was heartbroken, even more so when she found out that her beloved made a name for himself at her expense. When the Red Priests came, she didn't even put up a fight. Sadly, it does, but there's a different way to do it. I managed to salvage some of my mother's work about the rite of passage. She believed that a failed ritual could be completed with a human sacrifice. A life for a life.
Don't do this, Iona. It will ruin you. Please, you can't let her. There must be something else that can be done.
Oh, you care now. Pathetic. You can stop pretending, Dressed. We both know it's not me you're worried about. You catch on quickly, don't you? Yes, I want justice for me, and for my mother. I want him to pay for his crimes. His measly life for mine. The life that he put in danger in the first place. It's a fair trade, isn't it? Fine, then I'll do it myself. I need these stones drenched with blood. His or yours, it makes no difference. I will be free again.
Despite everything Iona told you, you still stood by me. Why? She was alone, filled with anger and helplessness. Iona used to be such a bright wee girl, although she was always mistrustful. Well, I doubt she could ever have become a druid like her mother. She didn't deserve that fate. A dryad. Phenomenon that occurs when a female candidate doesn't complete the rite of passage. As you saw, they are extremely powerful. Yet they are cursed to remain more or less tied to the site of the ritual. Can't help but wonder if the solution Iona discovered would have worked as she claimed. It's not ideal, obviously, but it would still have been a breakthrough. Most of it, yes. I am not proud of what I've done, but I never thought the consequences would be so dire. Thorsha, Iona's mother, was a marvel. A true rarity in our lifetime. Female druids are a fascinating subject. Yet in most druidic circles, they were treated like nature's mistakes instead of our rightful sisters. I wanted to be different. I wanted to approach her like an equal, and maybe understand how she'd managed to become one of us. Thorsha was happy to finally meet a fellow druid who didn't look at her with disgust. She had accumulated a vast amount of knowledge, and she shared it with me. Delighted to have someone to discuss things with. We grew close, became lovers. I even tried to be something of a father figure for Iona, although I always felt like she never fully trusted me. Clever girl. My little sprout. No, I didn't. After the charred conclave, the world became a terrifying place. All I cared about was my own survival. I didn't even spare a thought for Sorsha and Iona. I don't want to talk about it anymore, please. Because I realised I was growing complacent. A family, a house, a wee garden. That wasn't what I was meant for. I was supposed to be pursuing knowledge and proving to everyone how wrong they were about everything. But I couldn't face Sorsha and admit to it all. So I just left. As for what happened afterwards, I just wanted to share my discoveries with the others. But somehow it made Sorsha even less of a person in their eyes. Oh, but did it have to end like this? I'm sorry, but if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone now.
Oh, I was looking for something else, and I found that. That's not the quest I was looking for, but that's alright. I'm glad I got that wrapped up.
Blessings upon you. Certainly. May Kai's work. Blessing? Certainly. Kaya's May Kai's work.
What do you think? Do I look like a mystic to you? A shaman? A village witch? I don't think so. Otherwise, I'd have a lot more to worry about. If you're looking for answers about things like this, you should consult the literature on the subject. Though, I can't say I'd recommend it. There goes another chance to join the guild. I really thought that scroll would be my way in. Instead, it just caused a mess I couldn't even clean up myself. Anyway, what happened back there? The Alchemists Guild, of course. Though it's more of a secret society than an actual guild. And I probably shouldn't be telling you this. But who cares? Taranis is probably right. I'm just not cut out for it. They'll never recruit me, so why bother trying? Apparently I don't challenge myself enough. And maybe they're not wrong. The thing is, the keep isn't always like this. We're not trapped inside these walls all the time. Yes, you have to sacrifice things like having a family. But the other limitations, we create those ourselves. Just look at Marg, our hunter. Even now, he comes and goes as he pleases. What I'm trying to say is that maybe I should accept the truth. I prefer staying inside these walls. I wish I could be more, but I also need to feel safe. I've been in contact with the guild since my time in Camelot. They promised me that if someone ever came to the south, they'd reach out. Terenis showed up with the Dalriata, and I managed to meet him just before the captain ordered the lockdown. Let's just say he wasn't exactly impressed with anything I had to share. No, of course not. Well, technically, look, it's not that simple. The guild operates beyond the petty divisions on Avalon. It doesn't matter if you're Dalriata or Camelotian. They, are united by one goal, the understanding and betterment of life itself. With the rest of the Dalriata, I'm not sure. He did mention coming here to hunt some creature, but I was too busy wallowing in self-pity to listen properly. Oh, now that's just fantastic. Another discovery slipped right through my fingers. I guess I'm doomed to stay here, curing hangovers for the rest of my days. Maybe I'll finally be able to unwind a little. And there's still the mistletoe. I think it has a meaning, and I might be getting closer to grasping it. The Alchemists Guild, of course. But who cares?
Not really, I just got a healing spell today though. Like just straight up healing. So that was good. Nothing really OP, but the healing one is very useful. I have to go wander around here and see if there's anything up here eventually. Yep, I did all of the bounty hunting. He doesn't have any more work for me. For right now, I think I'm gonna rest up. Yeah, I had a pretty good time. Had a pretty good time with it. Level 17 now, almost 18. I think that looks like a good place to stop for today. That's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't done that already. Feel free to check out my links down in the description below. Thank you so much for being here, I really appreciate it. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all next time.